Hello class. Today I will be conducting a video about the similarities and the differences between the file system structures of a Windows operating system as well as a Linux operating system. And I will also explain why I would prefer one over the other from a business and corporation aspect. Finally, we will talk about the two different storage solutions in the enterprise network, and also from a Christian perspective, the ethical considerations of utilizing these storage devices in our network. First and foremost, let's talk about what are the differences between a Linux operating system and an actual Windows operating system. A Windows operating system, it mainly supports what we call FATS, which is an acronym for file allocation tables, and also in the NTFs, which is new technology file systems. In the Windows system, we use the NT 4.0s, the Windows 200, XP, Net Server, and as well as the workstation. Finally, unlike its predecessor, the Linux is bootable from a network drive. And compared to the Windows system, everything is basically in a file and it processes in Linux. Linux has two kind of major partitions, which are known as data partitions and swap partitions. Um, in the Linux is the newest operating system, and in comparison to Windows, you will very likely not run out of memory as compared to Windows. And in terms of recovery tools, there's only very much so a limited number of tools that can be used in the Windows systems, whereas there is a large assortment and variety of that in the Linux operating system. Okay, guys, from a business perspective, I feel that due to the newest upgrade in technology in Linux, that I believe that Linux would be great for our enterprise. First and foremost, it's a free operating system, and this will cost our corporations. This will be very good in our finances and will help us save money in that department. And well, fortunately, our tech support will have to pay a fee, but this would be light in comparison to what they would have to pay if we were using Windows, and this would just be just one fee in comparison to an assortment of um, monthly payments that we would have to make, with other operating systems. Switching to Linux, it also doesn't require us to replace and switch out the hardware. This could be, very much a headache in trying to replace out the hardware, and you know, this is a great benefit. We don't have to actually physically change out the hardware. Another benefit is that Linux comes in a vast, lightweight variety that's still very much powerful for aging hardware. It also has the option for more heavyweight distro with various business grade features, which can help us, keep our systems up to date and in the know and very much running smoothly, as far as our business hardware is concerned. And making the switch to Linux is very sensible because it's a very much a powerful computing platform. Linux, it runs majority of the cloud operations, and even Microsoft, even a well-known entity known as Microsoft, has made the switch to Linux as well. So that speaks volumes. Microsoft is a very well-respected software operating system. Okay, guys. From an ethical, from a Christian perspective, I feel as if using Linux is needed due to the fact that we're able to store more intel and more information. With any operating system, there's going to be a risk in, your data and your network being compromised. But with Linux, being a the latest new technology entity as far as software, your chances of being hacked and compromised from third parties is slim to none. And this can definitely protect us from from those bad guys out there. Because unfortunately, as we look at the news and look at all the networks from Verizon to Facebook to T-Mobile to gas corporations, we see that unfortunately companies get compromised, on a daily basis. But I truly believe that with using Linux, that this can really protect us from those bad guys. So in turn, I hope that this was an informative video. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you so much, and you all have a blessed day, and may God bless you all.